Why Blue Lock Season 2 might be in big trouble. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys like this type of video, and let's get right into this shit. So as you guys know, the episode Nagi Movie, highly anticipated. Blue Lock's basically attempt at being like a Demon Slayer or like a Jujutsu Kaisen, I think horrendously failed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the episode Nagi Movie is very unnecessary to Season 2. I'm not gonna lie to you, because when you look at Jujutsu Kaisen 0, it's a canon event in the story that needs to happen, that you need to show the anime onlys, right? Same thing with Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, canon event in the story that you need to show the anime onlys. But episode Nagi is not really a canon event that you need to show the readers. They don't really need to see this shit. It's just a POV of Nagi's POV of what's going on, you know, when he joined Blue Lock and shit. And yeah, that's cool for Nagi fans, but like, anyone other than that won't really care that much, especially if the animation isn't as good as you guys are trying to make it. Now, this is my next point. The reason why I think Blue Lock Season 2 might be cooked is that this was Blue Lock's attempt at getting maybe a higher budget for the next season right at the last minute, and maybe increasing the popularity and hype for the series even more for Season 2 right at the last minute. So I feel like this is just straight flopped. I feel like this whole movie has just flopped, because even if you watch this movie, the animation is not as high as you would like it to be for U20. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The animation is not as high as you would like it to be for U20. And even so, it being a Nagi movie, it only shows you his gains from the first selection and still ends up cutting stuff out. So if you really want to experience the Nagi episode, I'd say read the manga, because the matches and everything is just way better than the manga. Like, the anime version or the movie version just did not do it justice. The second selection was literally a slideshow of what happened. So, I mean, yeah. With the movie being absolutely not terrible, I'd say, yeah, they reanimated some goals. The auras look better. You know what I mean? It's not terrible. It's not terrible, it's not unredeemable, but it's not at the level I'd like Blue Lock Season 2 animation to have. Now, remember, I did say before in my Blue Lock Season 2 how it should be done video, that I want, when the balls get pinged across the field by Toshi Sai, I want a close-up of the ball. I want that all to be animated. I don't want it to be a cut frame of the guy receiving the ball. I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm not going to lie, it's a shame, because Blue Lock Studio isn't that bad. They're the same studio that did Slime, I'm pretty sure. And Slime was pretty good. So, I mean, it's either that they're conserving their animation all the way for Blue Lock Season 2 to just go ham on the budget and everything, and this was just a last-ditch effort to upgrade their budget and everything, like upgrade the popularity, or we might be cooked. I'm not going to lie to you. On top of all this, we have the fact that people are speculating that the U20 arc is a little too long for only 14 episodes to animate at all. If you guys didn't know, Blue Lock Season 2 was revealed to have 14 episodes in it. While that's just one less episode than what I added in when I said how Blue Lock Season 2 should be paced, I don't think that's so bad. I'm not going to lie. Because the third selection should realistically only be like 3 episodes maximum. Should only be like 3 episodes. And just think about it, guys. U20 is a very fast-paced arc where fast stuff is happening all the time. You guys really think that a previous 24-episode season, which covered 100 chapters, won't be able to cover 50 chapters in like half the season? I highly doubt it. More than half the season. Before it was 24, now it's 14. So we get more than half those episodes, and we're going to cover half the chapters we did last time. So, I mean, honestly, I don't think the episodes would be a bad thing. I feel like the pacing should still be pretty good. And you guys have to remember, U20 is a very fast-paced arc where shit's happening every chapter, and sometimes it's just straight football being played in the chapters. So if it's 14 episodes, I'm pretty sure those segments where they're just playing football would last like a minute. Like, maybe they could probably adapt a chapter in like 5 to 3 minutes of U20. You know what I mean? So it's not that long. The chapters aren't that long that the episode pacing would be that bad. I'm not going to lie. Another thing I want to talk about is atmosphere. I'm sure you guys all know while reading the Blue Lock manga, the atmosphere during the U20 match or leading up to the U20 match was the thickest atmosphere we've ever seen. Like, bro, in Blue Lock, this is the highest stakes event so far in the story. So the atmosphere was thick. The lines were drawn thicker. It was shown that, like, yo, we're nervous. Like, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? And it's our first, like, real actual game against actual competition. Which is why we were actually, every one of us, while reading that arc, we were just like, oh my gosh, like, this is actually it. Like, this is the time we're all going to be stepping out in front of fans and playing. But they did have a little sneak peek at the players walking out to the stadium. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, there's like a little animation thing while Rio is in the tunnel. And bro, that shit looks terrible. I'm not sure if they ran out of budget for the movie, but that shit looks terrible. I don't know if I can show you the clip, but I'll pop the screenshot up here for a little second. Bro, the way these Corona, Karasu, and freaking Yukimiya and Otoya are walking in this clip, it's like they're fan animations, just moving up and down. I'm not even joking. It's like they're moving up and down. Do you guys know how my character, Suzuya PNG, at the end of the video just moves up and down? It's basically like that, but they're moving. Literally. I'm not even joking. But yeah, bro, this animation is terrible. And what I was talking about with the atmosphere is I don't think the atmosphere in the anime ever matches the same atmosphere in the manga. Not gonna lie, the manga is just so much more intense than the anime is, sadly. And I feel like that might be the same case for U20. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, to be honest. Like, it just seems like U20 better not be played in the daylight. If it's played in the day, we're cooked. We're actually cooked. Because I would like U20 to start out in a sunset, right? I would like it to start out in the sunset and go into the night. That's why I'd like it to start out is. Please don't play in the day. Please don't play in a blue sky like MHA. I really don't want that. It doesn't fit the arc at all. But yeah, the main things I had an issue with was the atmosphere, them cutting stuff out when it's literally like a movie. Bro, I don't get it. You're adapting the movie to show us the Nagi episode POV. That isn't really that important. And since it's not that important, you're making a movie out of it. I get it, to get more money, you know, to get more popularity. Do the JJK Demon Slayer strat. I understand. But the problem is they adapted something that was actually useful and you adapted something that really wasn't. And that's really where things differ, because I feel like if they did U20 in a movie, it could have been so peak. I'm not gonna lie. It could have been so freaking peak. You could have had, let's say, a 2-hour movie. I know that might be rushing a couple stuff, but bro, 2 hour and 30 minutes or like 3 hour movie just of straight Blue Lock would be peak. Just U20 movie, that would be probably one of the best anime movies of all time, in my opinion. But either way, I feel like the things they messed up on was the atmosphere in the anime, which they need to improve. The animation is terrible. They better improve that. And just basically those two things, not really anything else. Those are like the main two things that need to improve. And just don't skip shit from U20. Please do not skip shit from U20. Just the one arc where we need everything to be in the arc. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Do you guys think Blue Lock Season 2 will be good or bad? Leave it in the comments down below. And don't know.